Most people think they know Vietnam. They picture crowded cities, endless motorbikes, and street food on busy sidewalks. But beyond the chaos lies another Vietnam. A place where tropical islands glow under golden sunsets, where floating markets wake up before sunrise, where sand dunes look like a forgotten desert, and where entire mountain towns disappear into the clouds. In this video, we're exploring the most beautiful destinations in southern Vietnam, places that feel almost unreal, yet still remain surprisingly untouched by mass tourism. From hidden islands and misty mountains to rivers that never sleep, these are the places changing the way travelers see Vietnam in 2026. And trust me, some of these locations look nothing like what most people expect from Southeast Asia. So before you plan your next adventure, here are 10 incredible places in southern Vietnam that deserve a spot on your travel bucket list. Located off the southern coast of Vietnam, Phu Quoc has quickly become one of the country's most talked about island destinations. But what surprises most visitors is how diverse the island really is. On one side, you'll find luxury beachfront resorts, modern entertainment complexes, and one of the longest oversea cable cars in the world stretching above crystal clear water. On the other side, there are still quiet fishing villages, hidden beaches, and dense tropical forests that feel completely untouched. Sunset is one of the biggest reasons travelers fall in love with Phu Quoc. Every evening, the sky turns deep orange as fishing boats drift across the horizon, creating scenes that almost look cinematic in real life. In recent years, the island has continued expanding its tourism infrastructure with new beach clubs, eco-resorts, and international travel services, making it easier for foreign visitors to explore. Phu Quoc's growing popularity among international travelers is likely connected to its balance between luxury tourism and natural scenery, something many overcrowded tropical destinations have started losing. Beyond the beaches, visitors can explore island-hopping tours, coral reefs, seafood night markets, and rainforest trails inside Phu Quoc National Park. And despite its rapid development, there are still moments here that feel surprisingly peaceful, especially during sunrise, when the ocean becomes almost completely silent. For many travelers, Phu Quoc is no longer just a beach destination. It's becoming one of Southeast Asia's rising tropical escapes. High in Vietnam's central highlands lies a city completely different from the tropical image most people expect from the country. Dalat is cold, quiet, and covered in pine forests that stretch across rolling mountains. Early in the morning, thick fog moves slowly through the hills while coffee farms disappear into the clouds. For many travelers, Dalat feels more like a hidden European mountain town than a Southeast Asian city. The cooler climate has made it one of Vietnam's most popular escape destinations, especially for people looking to slow down and experience a calmer side of the country. One of the biggest attractions in recent years has been the rise of mountain cafes built along the hillsides. Many of these cafes overlook entire valleys filled with clouds during sunrise, creating views that have become extremely popular on social media. But beyond the cafes and tourist spots, Dalat still keeps a peaceful atmosphere that feels very different from Vietnam's larger cities. Visitors can explore waterfalls hidden deep inside the forests, colorful flower gardens, local night markets, and winding mountain roads surrounded by endless pine trees. And at night, when the temperature drops and the city lights glow softly through the fog, Dalat becomes one of the most romantic destinations in Vietnam. Ho Chi Minh City is loud, fast, crowded, and constantly moving. But that energy is exactly what makes it unforgettable. Formerly known as Saigon, this city has become the economic heart of Vietnam and one of the busiest urban centers in Southeast Asia. Skyscrapers now rise above old French colonial buildings, while modern cafes sit beside traditional street food stalls that have existed for generations. Every street feels alive. Motorbikes flood the roads day and night, local markets stay active until late evening, and the smell of grilled food fills the air almost everywhere you go. For international travelers, one of the most fascinating parts of the city is the contrast between old and new. Luxury rooftop bars overlook narrow alleyways where local families still cook dinner outside their homes. And despite its rapid development, the city continues holding on to its deep cultural identity. Recent years have also brought major urban expansion, with new metro projects, entertainment districts, and modern architecture, transforming the skyline even further. But many visitors still remember the simplest moments most: drinking Vietnamese coffee beside a busy street, exploring hidden alleys, or watching the city slowly light up after sunset. Ho Chi Minh City may feel overwhelming at first, but for many travelers, that chaos quickly becomes part of its charm.
Just a few hours from Ho Chi Minh City, Vung Tau has become one of southern Vietnam's most popular coastal escapes. Unlike Vietnam's larger tourist islands, Vung Tau combines beaches, mountain roads, seafood culture, and city life all in one place. One of the city's most recognizable landmarks is the massive Christ statue standing high above the coastline. From the top, visitors can see sweeping ocean views stretching far into the horizon. But what really attracts many travelers is the atmosphere. During sunrise, local fishermen prepare their boats, while cafes along the coast slowly begin filling with people watching the waves. At night, seafood restaurants become crowded as visitors gather near the beach for fresh local dishes. The city has also seen increasing tourism development in recent years, with upgraded beachfront areas, modern hotels, and new coastal attractions making it more accessible for international visitors. Vung Tau's popularity is likely growing because it offers a relaxed beach experience without requiring long-distance travel from Vietnam's biggest city. And while it may not be as internationally famous as other destinations, that balance between convenience and local culture gives Vung Tau a character of its own. In the Mekong Delta, life moves with the river. And nowhere captures that better than Can Tho. Known as the largest city in the Mekong region, Can Tho is famous for its floating markets, river culture, and endless maze of waterways connecting villages across southern Vietnam. Long before sunrise, boats filled with fruit, vegetables, and local food begin gathering on the river. For many visitors, watching the floating market wake up in the early morning darkness becomes one of the most unforgettable experiences in Vietnam. Unlike modern cities filled with traffic and skyscrapers, daily life here still depends heavily on the water. Small wooden boats move between homes, markets, and farms, as they have for generations. Tourism in the Mekong Delta has continued growing steadily, but many parts of Can Tho still feel deeply authentic compared to more commercial tourist destinations. Travelers often come here to experience a slower lifestyle, explore canals surrounded by tropical greenery, and learn more about local traditions that remain closely connected to the river. And as the sun rises across the Mekong, turning the water golden, it becomes easy to understand why this region feels so different from the rest of Vietnam. At first glance, Mui Ne doesn't look like most places in Vietnam. Huge sand dunes rise beside the coastline, creating landscapes that almost resemble a desert beside the sea. This unusual contrast has turned Mui Ne into one of the country's most visually unique travel destinations. The red and white sand dunes are especially popular during sunrise, when the wind reshapes the sand into smooth, natural patterns across the hills. Nearby, colorful fishing boats cover the coastline, while local fishermen continue traditions that have existed here for decades. Mui Ne has also become well known for water sports, particularly kite surfing, thanks to the strong coastal winds that reach the area throughout much of the year. Over the past few years, tourism infrastructure has expanded significantly, with more resorts, beach cafes, and coastal attractions opening across the region. But despite its growing popularity, many parts of Mui Ne still feel peaceful. Especially early in the morning, before the crowds arrive. For drone footage and cinematic travel content, few places in southern Vietnam create visuals as striking as Mui Ne's combination of ocean, sand, and light. Tay Ninh is often overlooked by international travelers, but the region is home to one of southern Vietnam's most impressive natural landmarks. Ba Den Mountain rises dramatically above the surrounding landscape and has become increasingly popular thanks to its modern cable car system and panoramic summit views. During certain mornings, clouds drift below the mountain peak, creating scenes that almost feel above the sky. In recent years, the area has seen major tourism development, with new attractions, viewing platforms, and spiritual destinations drawing more visitors from across Vietnam and abroad. The mountain is also closely connected to Vietnamese Buddhist culture, with temples and pilgrimage sites spread across the hillsides. But even beyond its spiritual importance, Ba Den Mountain offers something many travelers don't expect from southern Vietnam: cooler air, wide mountain landscapes, and peaceful silence far away from crowded cities. As more travelers search for destinations combining nature, culture, and cinematic scenery, Tay Ninh may continue becoming one of the region's rising travel locations. Far from Vietnam's busiest tourist centers lies Con Dao, an island chain known for its untouched beauty and quiet atmosphere. Unlike many tropical destinations that have become heavily commercialized, Con Dao remains surprisingly peaceful. Clear turquoise water surrounds empty beaches, while thick jungle-covered mountains rise behind the coastline. The island is also home to protected marine ecosystems, coral reefs, and sea turtles that still nest along certain beaches during parts of the year. Because of stricter environmental protection and lower visitor numbers compared to larger tourist islands, Con Dao has managed to preserve much of its natural landscape. Many travelers describe the island as one of the most relaxing places in Vietnam. There are no massive crowds, very little nightlife, and long stretches of coastline where visitors can simply experience silence and nature. In recent years, ecotourism and luxury resorts have slowly expanded across the island, though development still remains smaller compared to destinations like Phu Quoc. And perhaps that balance between comfort and untouched scenery is exactly what makes Con Dao feel so special. Near the border of Cambodia, Giang reveals a completely different side of southern Vietnam. Here, endless rice fields stretch toward distant mountains, while flooded forests create landscapes unlike anywhere else in the country. One of the region's most famous natural attractions is Tra Su Kajuput Forest, where visitors travel through narrow waterways covered in floating green plants beneath tall trees filled with birds and wildlife. During flood season, the area becomes even more beautiful as rising water transforms the forests and fields into reflective landscapes glowing under sunset light. Unlike Vietnam's coastal destinations, An Giang attracts travelers searching for rural scenery, traditional culture, and slower experiences connected closely to nature. The region is also known for its cultural diversity, influenced by Vietnamese, Khmer, and Cham communities living throughout the Mekong Delta. For photographers and drone creators, An Giang offers some of the most visually unique countryside scenery in southern Vietnam. And despite its beauty, the region still feels relatively undiscovered compared to many mainstream tourist destinations. Bac Lieu may not appear on every international travel guide, but in recent years, one location here has started drawing major attention online. Stretching along the coastline, giant wind turbines rise directly from the sea, creating one of the most unusual landscapes in southern Vietnam. The combination of ocean, sky, and massive white turbines has turned Bac Lieu's wind farm into a favorite destination for drone photography and cinematic travel videos. But beyond the modern visuals, Bac Lieu also carries deep cultural roots connected to the Mekong Delta. Traditional music, local fishing communities, and regional cuisine remain important parts of daily life across the province. Tourism in the area is still developing compared to larger destinations, which gives Bac Lieu a quieter atmosphere that many travelers appreciate. During sunset, when the sky changes color behind the wind turbines and the ocean reflects the fading light, the entire coastline feels almost futuristic. And perhaps that contrast between traditional river culture and modern renewable energy is what makes Bac Lieu stand out from other destinations in southern Vietnam.
Southern Vietnam is filled with places that many travelers still haven't discovered yet. From tropical islands and floating markets to misty mountains and endless coastlines, every destination tells a different story. And this is only the beginning. If you enjoy exploring beautiful places around the world, make sure to subscribe and join us on the journey. There are still so many incredible destinations waiting to be discovered. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next adventure.